So these are our hip extension pails and rails where we're stretching our hip flexors. So essentially what we're doing is we're trying to create length through the front of our hip and create contraction or active range of motion into the muscles on the back side of our hip. We're going to begin in this half kneeling position. You can hold onto a wall. I'm holding onto the stick mobility sticks, but you can have your hands up against the wall. Works just as well. First thing we're going to do is we're just going to find that position in our pelvis where we feel the stretch. So we're going to tilt that pelvis back and forth. You can do this with your hands on your hips if it helps. So we're reaching that pelvis back and tucking it forward, reaching it back, tucking it forward. A couple of these until we find that position tucked forward where we feel that ultimate kind of lengthening through the front side and that contraction on the back side. So once we find this position, we're just going to think about shifting, keeping that same tension. We're thinking about shifting that pelvis forward until we feel the end range of that stretch. And we're going to maintain this position for about 2 minutes. Just thinking about holding the position in this stretch and deep breathing while in this stretch. So we're practicing those same breathing mechanics where we feel our stomach and our chest expand and we feel the full breath out all the way down to the belly button, pulling against the spine. After about 1.5 to 2 minutes here, we're going to begin our Pails contraction. For our Pails contraction, we are pulling our front foot, in this case my left foot, back. I'm dragging it back, actively creating tension in that direction, but not actually moving the foot. And I'm dragging my right knee forward. So I'm creating tension toward each other between my left foot and my right knee. And you should feel an intensification of that stretch on that right hip flexor, and you're actually, what you're doing here is you're trying to contract that right hip flexor, but because your feet and knee are planted on the ground, it's not going to go anywhere. So you're going to ramp up the intensity of that contraction. I'm dragging back with my left foot, I'm pulling forward with my right knee, I'm staying tall in this position, I'm ramping up intensity 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, maybe begin driving that right foot down into the floor, 70%, 80%, 90%, holding maximal intensity contraction without any pain for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to flip that magnet. I'm going to spread the floor apart. I'm going to drive forward with my left foot and drive back into the ground with my right foot, trying to drive my right knee further back and actually trying to squeeze my right butt cheek deeper into this contraction and deeper into this motion. So I'm actively trying to get some sort of contraction in my right glute here, trying to use that contraction to drive me deeper into the stretch. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Total time should be about 10 to 15 seconds. And then relax and see if you can shift just a little bit deeper into this stretch, and then repeat the process. So clarification of what this is going to look like against a wall. Same position here. You're creating the drag. The purpose of the hands on the wall or the hands on the stick is just to give you that cueing to stand in a tall position and not flex through the trunk or extend through the trunk too much.